Hello friends and welcome to today's episode. Today we are going to be looking at a book review of The Psychology of Money. This is a book that is written by Morgan Housel and I would recommend that you actually read it. So let's get into the lessons that I've learned from reading this book. There are several things I learned about this book. I've divided them into 5 keynotes. So the first one is that money is actually an emotion subject rather than a logic subject. Right, and he's already tried to bring out or highlight that actually money decisions are mostly driven by emotions and upbringing and the personal experience that person has had with money rather than on purely logic. For instance, an individual who's born in a different generation or who's having a different background, economic background to be specific, is actually going to act differently when it comes to the issue of money management. The second point is that the law of luck, right? So financial success also depends on luck and risk, which are the two things really that are highly unpredictable, right? And obviously the success of someone, not trying to take away the hard work of someone, but luck plays a very, very important role. And unfortunately, luck is not something that you can predict. Neither is risk. Risk you can try actually to assess and manage, but you can't necessarily control it. It is most of the times out of your control. You can only try as much to mitigate. The third keynote is the power of saving and simplicity. He emphasizes the power of saving on how you can actually use saving to come up with your financial security and wealthy rather than going for the obsession of having high returns on your investments all the time. He also emphasizes on how you can use the simple financial habits that are actually going to allow you to accumulate more wealthy rather than just overspending the money that you get from your investments or from your income. The fourth keynote talks about the power of thinking long term. So when you're thinking long term, you're not just thinking about now. So in here is talking about the power of compound effect and how you can use simple habits to actually achieve financial freedom. Here we are looking at the snowball effect, right? So the snowball falling from a mountain, well, now it is actually going to be accumulating, so increasing both in size and speed. It really talks about how you can actually achieve financial freedom through the power of patience. You try to have delayed gratification. The last point, it talks about personal finance being personal. And this is because different people have got different values, different goals, and different priorities. Therefore, not everyone should take the same financial route that the other individual took. Your route to financial freedom should be really about you and not about what other person has done. And most of the times it is because we tend to look to other people that actually we lose our direction on our way to financial freedom. So in this book really, it taught us that your personal finance should be personal and it should be individualized to you because you have their own unique experiences, just like I have my own unique experiences. So not one fits all, and you should not expect that how the direction or the speed that how your friends or your family members are moving should be the same for you. Rather, it should only be about you. So your personal finance is really personal, and you should have enough humility to give yourself some chance to actually succeed instead of just looking at what other people are doing. So these are the 5 things that I learned from the book, and it is a good book. I would recommend that you read it. Really, if you're looking at the financial aspect on how you can actually change, even with your current income, how you can improve your wealth, this is a book to read about. I would really recommend that you read it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.